Alright, folks. We're back for probably just one more episode of The Great Hall. Dun dun dun. So, I have only a few things left on my list. One is to redo this. Let's clear this out. Redo these doors with wooden stars. That's stairs for people who didn't understand. Stairs. Ooh, maybe I'll do a design. We'll fiddle around with it, because we can do a lot both vertically and horizontally at this point in the game. So let's clear some of this out. Can we hear anything? It's a bit low. I just don't want it up too high. That should be good. I'll turn up my speakers just a hair as well. That's better. Just have to remember to turn it. Oh, let's grab this guy. Sync up. We should probably do that under here. Oh, it's pretty much already done. Excuse me. So, it is Wednesday today, at least for me, and it was a pretty good day. Pretty good. Pretty good. Let's see how this looks. Doesn't really flow with the stairs then, though, now then, though, does it? So let's try this. It looks really dumb. Really dumb. I just want to try this. That's not bad. But we can't do that on that one. So we'd have to do it like this. Oh, it's gonna do that, which I don't think we want it to do that. So we'll have to change that to no. There's like okay, there we go. But we can't really mimic that up there. Anyway, we'll just see how this looks. How's that look? It's not too bad, I guess. It looks a little bit worn down, which is kind of what I'm going for. Just a bit. Just a bit. I wanted this like that. Add some age to the door here. It looks pretty good for the ground one, and then, yeah, we can still walk right across. Good stuff, good stuff. Let's try this now. So yeah, today's Wednesday for me, and it was a pretty good day. I worked, as is the common thing to do if you are over 18 and out of the house, especially if you're married, which I think we all know that I am. Try to keep it simple, you know? Not too snazzy. That's pretty cool. I think we need something on this side. From this side. And probably something funky over this away. Did that? It does. Oh, that's interesting. Very interesting. Huh. I didn't know that you could do that. I kind of like that. How it pulls it in there automatically. Alright, there we go. Except needs to... good enough. Good enough. I feel like this needs to go like that. Approved. Okay, so that was the simple thing. So now we got to figure out these little camps here. So I like the gravel that we got going on, and I had this thought of doing a lean-to. So let's try that. So we would do one of these here and probably about here. Too tall. That's T-W-O, not T-O-O. And we just grab some wool, which should be in here. What color is the question? What color indeed? I think perhaps a gray. A nice gray. And we'll put it up. Come on. Work with me. And go. And, I was never in Boy Scouts, so I don't exactly know how to make a thing. Something to keep the rain off, you know. Should we bring it around the sides? I don't know if that's how those things work. I think I want to take this one out one more like this. And then top it like that. How's that look? Not too terrible. And then you can still kind of walk inside, get out of the rain. Should put a bed in there, even though I'm sure they didn't have beds in theory in the story. They had cots or whatever. So, well, maybe... Oh, yeah, we were going to do those out of snow, I think. Where's that snow? Let's do quartz and... Is that... That's the snow block. Where's the snow? Snow. There we go. Let's see how this looks. Do it this way. No, can't put it on. Can't put it on half slabs. Okay. Now we all know. So let's pull a full quartz. That didn't. That didn't do anything. Let's try that again. And we'll put the snow there. And let's do another one here. All right. I think they need to be one longer just for authenticity's sake. Because then it feels like you're going to lay down in here. Yep, that's good. And you got the little fire. I feel like the fire is a little too close along with this gravel. So let's kind of move it this direction. Is it getting nighttime? It is. Let's time set day. Beautiful, beautiful. And now we gotta find our netherrack again. And what don't we need? I suppose we don't really need that. And then we need our tool to light it on fire. I really gotta learn this sometime. Tools. Here we go. And let's get rid of that. Boom, and ka-clunk. And hopefully, let's see, 1, 2, 3. That's probably going to catch the wool on fire eventually. We'll just leave it as is, though. Alright, let's go build another one over here in our kind of stable area. And here what I think we'll do is we'll do... Alright, let's get this. We need this and this for the fire. Don't need that. Well, might need that. We'll get it if we need it. Oh, I did need fence. Man, fail. So we'll need fence. We'll keep the quartz, and then we'll also do... Let's do a darker gray wool on this one. So, you know, you figure... that's a bit high. Here. They're just going to kind of use what they have at hand to kind of create a temporary structure. So we'll do that, and 3, 1, 2, 3, and we'll put some wool, or excuse me, some snow. That seems a bit long in this base, but it'll have to do. And then I think 1, 2, 3, boom, 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 and you can't really tell, so we should do it over here. I think. Can't really tell then either. So I think either we can take it out one more this way and do them both. Yeah, let's do that. Let's take it out this way. And I know I'm covering up all the awesome goodness that is that wall. You know, you can't really see the dirt much anymore, but it is a sacrifice I am willing to make. And here. And there. That's right. Yep, they're covered. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Pillows, good to go. We'll put the fire, I think, all the way over here. With a standard cross gravel. You know, why not? Alright, how's that looking for tree proximity? That's a bit close to that one. That one's not burned down yet, so I think we're doing okay. So we got this, and we're going to do a total of 4 of these. So the other one I wanted to do, I imagined it over on this side, kind of. Of course, I imagined it was more of a room, but, you know, we work with what we got. So we'll do a light blue shelter. Again, kind of using the wall for structural support. Pull it out by 3. Do this, that, and this, and not that. We'll do that, not that. That one. And put in a couple of beds. I almost feel like these should be different colors, these beds, these bed rolls. So we'll have one here. And let's see. Oh, we need a fire, don't we? Over here. I think. Yeah. And boom. It's not going to light anything. Oh, stop it. Let's get rid of this one too. Oh, no! There. The rest should be good, right? Right. And then I think one in the tower over here. Oh, but we got this tree. Maybe the tree should just go and we'll build a bigger tree. Let's do that. Down. Oops. Yeah. And then... where to put things. I think a fire right here. Right. Oops. Here. There. Light it up. Let's light this up. Go away. You bother me. Leaves. Leave me alone. Oh. Stop it. Stop it. Alright. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. Make sure it doesn't get all stupid. How's this one doing? Still alive? Still alive? Still alive? Alright. So that's good. And then for this last one, we'll color black. We could do black or I think brown. Brown is an excellent, excellent color. We'll do it over here. Maybe we'll, over here, I think, actually. Kind of a natural Lee of the Stone. What's that from? Secret of Nim, I think. Which was just like a bad version of what's that book? Watership Down, that they made that even worse movie out of. Yeah, this is good. And I think maybe we'll just put one bed in here. This is for what's her face? Oh, I've forgotten the characters' names already. It has been too long since I worked on that story. Oh no! Writer fail. Alright. So we got this, and let's see what else do we have. So I had gravel path. So let's kind of work our way off of this. And let's head off to this away. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Let's kind of add to the age, you know, the sense that it's been here for far too long. That even the roads are being covered up by earth and time and erosion. Lovely. And that should be the only one. Oh, we should put one, I think, over here. Down we go. Be a little more substantial. There's horses here, but then we'll have our trees, of course. Did I say horses? There would have been horses because it's like a stable kind of area is what it was originally supposed to be, but it's pretty small. But, you know, it's fiction and Minecraft, so it doesn't really matter. And kind of lead it off this direction. Making the holes, making the things, and we'll have it peter off right about here and here. Fill in a couple more holes. That one doesn't really go, does it? And I think a little bit more here. Beautiful, beautiful. Alright, next on the list is, redo the door, which I already did. Pickin' Stella. Alright, let me check my list here. Hang on just a moment. Let's see how... roof, land, camps, tents, campfires. Fill the back room. Interesting idea. I don't know if I still want to do this. Let's take a look and see what it would be like here. Filling the back room. By the back room, I mean this kind of half circle here. I wanted to fill it with dirt, kind of integrated into the hillside. But then again, I kind of like the trees there. And it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense based on what we got going on. So I think we'll just leave that empty and not do that. But I did want to put a couple more trees in, I believe. Let's put some... Let's see, that would go here. Some oak and birch, I think. Oh, I need bone meal too, don't I? Bone meal? Alright, let's hope for a nice tall one. Can you do it? Can you do it, buddy? Can you do it? Oh, he did it. Is it derpy? It's just a derpy little itty bitty tree. But that's cool. We'll leave it. Leave it as is. That one should grow. Very nice. Get out of my way. There's some cool ones here. I think another tree or two over here. Oh, I did not mean to do that. And we're into our second day already. And I think a tree here is good. Man, that brown wool, it just really wants to be placed, doesn't it? Alright, we'll do a birch there. Do our first birch. Birching it up. Birch a tree. Let's put it one right here. Cool. And go. And a birch over here. And a birch over here. We'll get this covered. Don't you worry. Another one here. Alright, and we gotta have a birch in the middle here. Right about here. And one here. Cool. And one here. No, I don't think it'll fit. Let's go up, take a look. It looks like it's been taken over by the forest. Just come over this way. We've got our awesome decaying doors here, the last wood that's left. The hefty doors that resisted the Battle of Brobdingnag. Reference. We've got our tents, or camps, with our lean-tos and our cots, beds, sleeping bags, whatever you want to call them. We got an awesome wall that is humongous and holy. We got our table. We got our gigantic chair at the end here. Love this thing. Love it. Love it. Broken table at the end. Lots of chairs along the sides. I suppose there might... should we put more chairs over here? Maybe one sunken into the ground? That's an idea. Let's go with that. So we'll put you here. That's fair, I guess. Just leave that one there. Yep, that's good. And then we'll leave this side open. And it's looking pretty good. Looking good. I think we're almost ready to move on to the next project, which is fantastic. But let's fly around, look at it one more time, make sure we didn't miss anything. This tent now looks huge compared to all the other ones. But I guess it's the only one out in the open. Maybe I could put it against a tree, but I don't want to remake it. We got our gravel paths, kind of leading off from the entrances. Yeah, man, this is really looking awesome. All right, let's go through, do a walkthrough. We'll pretend we are Ukte. Oh, I'm waking up. I'm an earthbender. Rah. I gotta go to the meeting at the big table in the Great Hall. Very nice, very nice. I'm gonna walk in my gravel. Oh, what? What? I did not do that. Stop. You there? You okay? Okay. Something must have happened. All right, and we walk over our decaying door. Rah, rah, rah. Look at the trees. Rah, rah, rah. All right, guys. Here we go. I'm gonna walk on the table. Take my seat up here at the head of the table. All right, the Cross. We are here gathered for the first time to talk about defeating the Endeavors. Yes. Yeah, that's good. You can definitely imagine it from this kind of perspective here. You got Soke over here. You got let's see, Soke would be about here. Annika is over here. Ukte is obviously right here. And then Melsa, there you go. That's the name that I couldn't remember earlier. Melsa would be, I think I had her in my head. This table was a lot shorter, and so she was at the other end. So, hi Melsa, way down there. Totally kidding. She would be over here, I think, like a chair away from Soke, right there. And yeah, that's amazing. I love it. This helps me visualize. Maybe I'll rewrite some of these scenes with this kind of setting in mind. I did kind of want to do a little bit more of the surrounding area, but honestly, it kind of conjoins with this forest right here, which is what I had in mind. It was more on a mountain when I imagined it, kind of like up in Tahoe, Lake Tahoe, if you're familiar with that area, or kind of the Yosemite area. Any of those awesome natural redwood parks that are at high altitudes. But yeah, it'll have to do. I kind of like how it's in the valley of this hill right here that kind of adds a nice dimension to it. So yeah, we're going to call this an episode right here. It feels like it's been kind of short, but it's just a finishing touches episode. And we'll get started on the next project. I'm not sure which one I'm going to do yet. Could be the Obsidian Throne Room. I would really like to do that, but I want to consider... I have some things to consider with that. I won't spoil anything. It could be that. It could be the Pickled Badger Pig. That Melsa... well, if you haven't read the story, I don't want to spoil anything. Melsa was... we'll just say she had a little scuffle. So we might do the Pickled Badger Pig. Or eventually, I do want to do the great, what is it called? The Temple of the Endeavors or whatever. I forget what I named it. It's been a while since I've written and gone over that part. But yeah, those are kind of the three options that I have in my head of things to do. So I'll pick one, and you'll find out in the next episode what I'm going to build. That's about it. It feels so short. I don't want to say goodbye, but I will. I'm sure you're done with this place. I think this is the 7th episode, which is great. I like the number 7. It is good. So I will say goodbye until the next time when I build something else. Alright, have a great day, guys. Bye.